All right, you guys. So today, let's go ahead. Let's go over our SUBMOZINE Moze build. Basically, a submachine gun only Moze build. Mostly revolving around the newly buffed crit as the main weapon. Figure that we could, like, mostly give. Actually, I think all the footage that we use in the video is just of the crit. I figured I don't need to get footage of the coil, the Bloodstar Beast, and Flipper. Everybody knows how good those weapons are. And the crit one is the one that just got the buff anyway. So, you know what? Why not? So, first things first. Obviously, really, any SMG can work with this. Chaosin definitely will work. Obviously, if you don't have any DLC, the crit is going to do all the work for you. And you just get it by tipping Moxie. That's literally all you do. So yeah, since we're mostly going to be focused on the crit here, I know a lot of people are fans of the Minesweeper. Believe me, I am too. However, feel like with this build, we don't need to use the Minesweeper. Now you totally can. Not saying you can't. The Minesweeper will totally wreck face. But I really wanted to go for a Blastmaster setup because we're going to be holding the trigger down for long periods of time. We're never really going to reload with this setup. So having that go with the Blastmaster is going to be really good for the extra 100% splash damage. Now, one thing I want to know about the crit, the normal bullets don't get splash damage. However, whenever you actually hit a crit, they do a bit of splash damage. They do an explosion on crits, and obviously explosions get splash, meaning that it's going to get the Blastmaster buff. Obviously, the Blastmaster is also going to help things like short fuse, TCP, and all that good stuff's going to help, short fuse as well. Yeah, it's just silly stuff. But yeah, so for the shield stuff, guys, I mean, I'm a big fan of the Old God. But if you're a fan of things like a Plus Ultra, Transformer, maybe even a Faulty Star, I wouldn't use a Banacita rack. No, I wouldn't use a Banacita rack on this build. But a Transformer as well could work. I mean, Just go for whatever shield that you like. It's really not that big of a deal. Your grenade, honestly, get any 25% thrown grenade anointment, and that's really all you need for your grenade. As we said with the comms, Blastmaster is definitely the way to go, or Minesweeper. An underrated one could be a green monster, because we will be holding the trigger down for so long. You will get the corrosive damage up. I just felt like that we would get more bang for the buck with this, with the splash damage versus the green monster. So I was like, yeah, Blastmaster all the way, bro. Blastmaster for show. And then we do have the Pearl of Ineffable Knowledge. I mean, the Pearl is just nasty, especially when you can combine that with consec kits. You got the magazine size, fire rate, all that good jazz. Magazine size is so good with the crit, because obviously the main drawback with the crit is literally just the 5% chance to drop it on reload. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Obviously, if you go reload, well, we're not going to drop it now, but you have a 5% chance to drop it whenever you reload. Maybe I can get one more shot on the drop. Come on, should we do it for the video? Yeah, whatever. So we'll go over, look at our setup. Now, this is a standard demolition woman tree that I literally use in almost every single Moze build. You literally max out every skill point you spec into, except for Vampire, which you just put 2. 2 out of 5 into Vampire is plenty enough for the health regen. Don't need to worry about putting anything more into that. We just have a little bit extra from our class mod. And yeah, Shield of Retribution tree, mainly you just want to get Drowning in Brass. 3 out of 5 is what you're looking for. And then Armored Infantry just helps get you a little bit extra gun damage when you have your shield up. You just want 3 out of 5 Drowning in Brass, though. So our bottomless mag tree is also pretty simple. Things to note: no click, no Sun for the Road. With the setup that we're running, we're just not going to make use of click that often, if ever. And because we never reload to begin with, there's no point to get Sun for the Road. And we're also using Iron Cub. Once again, no point in Sun for the Road. But we do want to get Forge, so we do got to max out Scrappy in order to get down there. So that's why we have max out Scrappy, max out Iron Bank. Scorching RPMs works really good with the crit, because, you know, crits, more crit damage. Yeah, all that good jazz. Fire rate, yes, you want that. Yeah. And then, obviously, we have Big Sexy Surplus. And because we're using Iron Cub, we actually will be able to make use of Big Surplus for longer periods of time than if we were to hop into Iron Bear. And, obviously, you can call in Iron Cub literally while shooting. So there's no breaks in between your momentum while shooting and killing things and all the good jazz. And yeah, that's just about going to wrap up everything. I figured we could go ahead and do this. If you are going to use a Chaosin, then I would probably lean a little bit towards a Minesweeper, unless you have a ×1 Chaosin. ×2, you'll definitely have a lot of have to stop holding the trigger down, because the Chaosin will chew through its low mag size. So just keep that in mind if you do want to use the Chaosin. But other than that, man, go get your crit, go farm it from Moxie, just go Tipper. And yeah, guys, that is going to just about wrap up the video. Hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to drop your load on that like button, subscribe if you're new. We do post daily content on the channel, so if that's something up your alley, then yeah, subscription is greatly appreciated. And yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. My name's Kree, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.